Welcome to Interconnections with Ilana Mizrahi, connecting women to Torah, women to each other, and women to themselves. I can guarantee you, without having to look into anyone's keyhole to peep into their home, that everyone is having a moment of doubt, of stress, of anxiety or worry, a moment of what will be? I can't take this anymore. I need quiet. I need space. I need to be alone. For those of us blessed to be with our families. And a moment of, I need contact. I need people. I need touch for those on their own. Yes, if I could peep into everyone's homes right now, I can imagine that there would be a lot going on. Or maybe nothing going on. In either scenario, I'm sure there are moments of stress, moments of doubt, moments of difficult moments of humbling helplessness that feels terrible for some, and maybe freeing for others. I don't know. We are doing things that maybe because of stress, we don't want to be doing. We're saying things that maybe because of the circumstances, we don't want to be saying, and for sure, we're thinking things that maybe because of the situation, we don't want to be thinking. And I'm going to tell you something. It's normal. It's normal because we're all living in a situation that is not normal. It's a situation of stress and one that lacks routine and order. There is uncertainty, yes, and there is reason to experience anxiety and feel worry. It's normal that children fight, and that even the person you love most in the world gets on your nerves, especially when you're with them for 24 hours a day. It's normal to feel helpless and uncomfortable about relying on others because you are helpless and it is uncomfortable. It's normal to worry about money when you don't have any work and you're waiting with curiosity on how it's going to come. It's normal to worry about the health of your loved ones or yourself because, God forbid, there is an illness in the air. Whatever we can do to empower ourselves, encourage ourselves, calm ourselves, bring out the best in ourselves, for sure we should be putting in the effort and to be doing it. And that being said, there's also a part of us that has to understand that it's totally and completely normal in these circumstances, in these times, to feel not normal. In this week's Parsha, Tazria, we are introduced to the woman who gave birth. The Torah tells us that after birth, there's a waiting period, a purification process. The healing process takes time. Then she brings an offering. The sages in the Gemara and Nida discuss this offering and say that a woman must bring an offering as an atonement for breaking the vow that she impulsively made when in pain during childbirth to never have children again. Now, I'm a trauma therapist who specializes in birth trauma, and I'm also a doula and a childbirth educator. I have been on hundreds of births with women, and in my clinic, I've seen hundreds and hundreds of pregnant women and women postpartum, women before, during, after their birthing experience. And I can tell you that just as there are hard and difficult births and labors where the woman might have thought, I am not doing this again, I've also seen and heard about countless and countless of beautiful births. Yes, wonderful, calm experiences, even ones that were long and difficult, but the woman was on a high and bursting with energy, and she even has turned to me and said, I can't wait to do this again. How is that possible? Do they really both exist? Yes. And in all the births, even the ones that are calm and easy, whatever that means, I can almost guarantee you that there is a point, at least one moment, when the woman does think, I can't do this, or I don't want to do this, or even not again. Why? Because it's normal. The Torah comes to show us that it's normal. A woman who gives birth a dozen times will only have a dozen such experiences. Meaning to that woman, birth does not happen every day. It's something unknown. She's vulnerable. She feels scared. That's normal. Birth is a normal moment of stress, of worry, of feelings of helplessness. And again, what does the Torah tell us? What lesson can we learn and apply now to our current situation from this woman who gave birth and must rectify an impulsive vow? In a not your everyday normal experience, it is normal to experience thoughts of doubt, of worry, of stress. Yes, you might think or you might say something that you didn't want to think or you didn't want to say. And you know what? It's okay. There is a tikkun, there is a reparation. The woman after birth, she heals. She needs time, for sure, it's a process. And then she realizes that her feelings at the time of birth were only temporary. They were valid feelings, but not the reality. She goes through a process of releasing them and living in a present moment. She does bring an offering. She goes through a process and then she moves on. Let's try as hard as we can during this difficult time to grow and to learn to see the beauty and the light of being together or being alone. Even the beauty of feeling helpless, not hopeless, and completely and totally in the hands of the master of the world, of Ribbon Shalom, the one who is so obviously running the show. Maybe we can, despite the challenge and the long, difficult situation, the unknown, maybe we can raise ourselves and see the kindness around us and take advantage of whatever opportunities that we can to be better people, not in spite of this, but because of this. Also, let's give each other compassion and understanding. Let's maybe not take other people so seriously when they say something that they shouldn't have said. Let's not take ourselves so seriously when we think something that we shouldn't have thought. Let's try to remember that thoughts come and they go. No, we are not our feelings or our thoughts. They come and they go. We accept them. Don't judge them. And please don't get stuck in them. I can just imagine looking into the peephole of my own home. Yes, so many thoughts and moments. It's normal. Have compassion and understanding to others and to yourself. Try to focus that this is just a passing moment. It came, and B'ezrat Hashem, with Hashem's help, it's going to go. B'ezrat Hashem, we should grow from this. If you have any questions, want to reach out to me, you can contact me at Ilana Mizrahi, ELANAMIZRAHI @gmail.com. Wishing everyone lots of buyut, lots of health, and Shabbat Shalom.